Gonna start. Hi, good morning, aloha from Kingdom of Bahrain. Izzy says she wants to join me today, so she may or may not. Same with Trace. He's actually doing a workbook right now. So first things first, I cupped myself, so it doesn't hurt. I know it looks bad, but I've been having this little tweak in my shoulder. I had my cups out yesterday doing my hips and my lower back. I said, let's see what happens here in the shoulder. It feels amazing. It just looks bad. Don't worry about it. We're going to do, I'm feeling a little, I need to move. I need to sweat a little. So the practice is going to be a little more vigorous. If one can't keep up or need to modify, please do so. I have a few tutorials in this library of free videos that maybe you can go back and use if you need. Izzy said she's not going to do booty shakes in the camera today, but we never know. It's Izzy and she's her own, and that's what we love about her. So get on your mat and let's begin. One more thing I wanted to share. I mentioned it briefly yesterday in spring break too, and this is something that you can incorporate throughout the entire spring season. It's actually a Chinese medicine technique / Qigong technique. So we'll inhale our arms overhead and then clasp the hands in. As you press your palms up, you're going to exhale with the sound shh, SH. Just use that sound through the entire out breath until the breath is all the way out. And as you do that, you're compressing and compressing and compressing it and press all the air out. The way that I like to think about it is it's the pressure relief valve of the internal stress system. In Chinese medicine talk, it's really helping to relieve any pent-up tension in the liver, organ area, liver, gallbladder, which are the yin-yang paired organs for spring. So in Chinese medicine, it's a great time, or according to Chinese medicine, this is the liver gallbladder time in the spring. So just incorporating that on your exhale is a great way to bring a little more balance. Don't touch my computer, please. Bring a little more balance internally to all that great work that you're doing physically and through the asana, and then that mental emotional component of just when you say shh, just let it go. Let go, let go, let go. You don't even know what you're letting go. Just let whatever tension is built up inside from yesterday, from the past, even this morning, just let it go. And also then on your next in-breath, allow that next in-breath to be nice and deep, really bringing it, drawing it in, down, feeling your ribs expand. So let's get on your mat. Again, today might be a little more vigorous, or just do what you can and turn it off if you don't like it. No attachments. So coming on your mat, I always like to begin my practice seated to just tune in. So go ahead and find your comfortable meditation seat and allow yourself to arrive on your mat. And right away, already noticing in your hip flexor area in your hips, if you're holding on or your knees are lifted and you're holding on tight, allow that to soften. If you need to sit on pillows or blankets to do that, go ahead, readjust. You want to really allow the lower body to open so that you can ground firmly at the beginning of your practice. Yeah, feel your shoulders, the back of your neck open up. Again, releasing any tension that you can just mentally as you sit and prepare for your practice. And then opening your body and mind up to newness. The springtime is all about the regrowth and rejuvenation of all of life, which is happening within you, physically, mentally, emotionally. So as we open up our body and clear out the cobwebs of the winter, we prepare our body and mind for new inspiration, for space to take in new ideas and to move forward with them. We're going to take 3 releasing breaths, inhaling through the nose. Hold, exhale through the mouth with a sigh. Another great pressure relief valve for the body and mind, releasing breath. Again, inhale. As you hold at the top, let your shoulders soften, the heart lifts, and then exhale with a sigh. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Bring your awareness to your heart center, your breath, or the tip of your nose, feeling the breath on the in-breath. Inside voice. Yeah. Good work. Exhale. Focusing on the out-breath. Let the face be soft. Your posture tall. Now take the deepest breath of the morning. Inhale. And exhale slowly. Draw your awareness, draw your attention into your yoga heart, the center place, right behind the sternum. And from that place, I'd like you to create your intention for the day, the week, the season, maybe even the full year. Quality you'd like to see more of in your life, or positive affirmation you've been working with in your life. Repeat it silently to yourself now. And using the sound of Om to start your practice. And really, I use the sound of Om to tune in, but also to release my intention to something higher. And I invite you to do the same. Inhaling. Bless you, Trace. Okay, let's begin. I'm just going to roll out my wrists as I come to stand, and go ahead and come to the top of your mat. Roll the wrists in the other direction. Do a few rolls in the ankles, feeling the top of your toes, get a little massage, and then the other direction as well. Other foot. Other direction. Bring the knees together, make circles in one direction, toes together. Another direction. Bring your feet wider than your hips, toes facing forward, a few hip circles. Again, not shoulder circles, but hip circles. And other direction. We're going to do some shoulders, so inhale up, exhale down. I'm going to allow my chin to come to my chest. If that's too much for you, just continue to look forward. Inhale up. Yeah. Mommy is almost tall as something. Okay, bring your hands to your shoulders. Make some circles. One direction. And other direction. And again, I'm going to shake it out. Now, if you're the type that goes to yoga studios often, I recommend you do something similar to what I just did before your class even begins. Allow that to be that waiting period before the teacher arrives or before your class begins, so that the body is really prepared. It's just a really nice, gentle way to open up the joints, to get the synovial fluid moving, to release some vata, which is like that, the air that you might hear snap, crackle, pop. I call it my Rice Krispie joints. Just to get that flowing, get the blood flowing a little more in a really gentle way. So let's get on our mat now. Classical Surya Namaskar. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, right leg steps back. Back knee on the mat. Fold the mat if you need to. Inhale, lift the chest. Down dog. This is what we did yesterday. I know, I do a lot of the same thing, bud. Inhale, high plank pose. Knees, chest, chin. Knees. Come all the way onto the belly, nice strong legs. Inhale, cobra. Using your upper back muscles to lift the chest. And to down dog. Maybe come through child's pose since this is our first round. Look forward, right leg forward, low lunge. Inhale, lift the chest.
This is not the
step forward, forward fold.
Around. This is.
Inhale, reach up. Exhale with the sound of shh.
Last time we did it.
Release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg steps back, low lunge. Inhale, maybe lift the arms. Can you go ahead and stand up and look at please?
What?
My hat right up there. Down dog.
Which hat?
Just stand up and look at. Inhale, high plank.
Hat.
Knees, chest, chin as you lower.
Okay.
Inhale, lift the heart, baby cobra.
This one?
And exhale, child's pose to down dog.
This one?
Yeah, thank you. You can just put it on the mat right there. Left foot steps forward for low lunge. Inhale, lift the chest.
Yeah, if I put the...
Exhale, forward fold. Standing forward fold.
I'll put the hat here.
Thank you.
Mommy, I put it the hat.
Inhale, rise.
Please don't touch it.
I'm gonna step on it. Please put it just off my mat. Exhale with the sound of shh.
That don't work.
Inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold.
I'm gonna gather up some.
Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, halfway up. Shoulders away. You're trying to lengthen the spine, the crown of the head away from the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold, step back, and lower. I'm going to come all the way to my belly. You might be ready for up dog. Inhale, cobra. Make your way back to down dog. This time you're going to hold down dog.
No, we're going to take it.
Hey, Trace, inside voice, please. Move in the back of your legs. Maybe even make circles with the knees and the hips. Inhale, look forward. Hey, you kiddos, I need you guys to use your inside voice. Step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale with shh. Pressing all the air out. You guys. Trace, Izzy. Quiet voices. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Make your legs nice and strong here. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, lower. Inhale, cobra, maybe up dog. Back to your down dog. 3 breaths here. Again, you can bend in the knees, warm up the back of your body a little more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or gently hop forward, forward fold. Trace, you need to stop yelling, please. I'm having to talk louder and louder. Inhale, rise. Exhale, shh. Release. So your Namaskar B, sit back, inhale, reach up. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Plant the hands, step or float back. Exhale, lower. Hover and chaturanga. Press all of the air out. Then inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. So I'm going to go into high lunge today. You might do traditional warrior 1. You can come into low lunge. Inhale, rise. Hold here, 2 more breaths. On your next out breath, plant the hands, step back, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower. Press all the air out, hover. Press all the air out, 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 out. Then your in-breath informs the nice back extension, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. And again, warrior 1 or high lunge if you did it on the other side. Just repeat. Inhale to rise. Trace Izzy. Quiet voices. Please. When you guys start to yell, I have to talk louder and louder, and then I'm yelling, and I don't like to yell. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower, 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 and you can lower from your knees, but I want you to hold here, press all the air out, and then use your nice deep in-breath to lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Perhaps move into 3-legged dog. Other side. Inhale, look forward. You're going to exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Sit back in your chair. Inhale, reach the arms forward, maybe overhead. And exhale. Release. Another round. Sit back in your chair. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up. Inhale. Plant the hands, step back, and lower from toes or knees. Hold the breath out. Hold it out, hold it out. Press it out, press it out, press it out. And then inhale. Cobra or up dog. In breath. Out breath, down dog. I'm moving into warrior 1. You might choose to repeat high lunge. Right foot forward. Inhale, rise. So when warrior 1, forward knee bent, back leg straight. Your back toes are at about a 10 o'clock position if you're looking at a clock. Firing up the legs, firing up your breath. Plant the hands, step back, and again lower from toes or knees, and hover. Press all the air out, 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 out. In breath, lifts. Exhale, down dog. Repeat what you did. So warrior 1 or high lunge. Forward knee bent, back leg super straight and strong. Inhale to rise. Hold for a few breaths. And place the hands down, step back and lower from toes or knees. Hover, 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 breathe out, 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 and then in breath, lift, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Again, maybe lift a leg, maybe opening the hips this time. Just an option. And switching legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or gently float forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Sit back into your chair. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale. Release. Very easy. Moving straight into your first balance pose, I'm going to come into eagle. So finding balance on your left foot, right leg up and over. Left arm underneath the right. Sit back. Now, if you can't get the whole foot to bind behind the calf, it's okay. You just want to squeeze your legs together tightly. Try to find balance on the left foot. If your hands can't bind, reach back for your shoulders. Everyone shoulders down, elbows lifted. Sit back in your chair. Okay, we're gonna mindfully release our arms like wings. Try to keep your balance, release your right leg, and then see if you can begin to balance on the left leg as you kick your right leg back, coming into your variation of warrior 3 today. You might not be totally parallel with the floor. I want you to just find your balance. Okay, calm mind, deep breath. Nice, strong upper back lifting you up, core, belly drawing into the lower back. And then slowly step back with the right foot. Come back into your high lunge. And moving into a twist. So right hand to the floor, opening up to the left, or maybe hooking the elbow. Is it Trace? Keep going. Is it Trace? Use your very quiet voice, please.
You don't need to.
Inhale, come back out of your twist and open up into warrior 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Cartwheel the hands down, step back, down dog. You can use a flow, moving through up dog or cobra if you like. I'm just gonna look forward, hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Release. Eagle on the other side. So balance on the right foot, left leg crosses up. As much as you can, bind the foot behind the calf. If not, you're just squeezing the legs together. This time, right underneath left. Trying to bind or hold the shoulders. Everyone draw the shoulders down, elbows up. Sit back. I want you to lean back in a chair rather than leaning forward if you can. Nice, gentle focus, gentle gaze, drishti. And you're going to fly into your warrior 3, your variation. So arms out. Trace, I'm yelling because you guys are yelling. Please, if you don't yell, then I don't have to yell. Warrior 3. And then you're going to gently begin to bend the forward knee, step back, high lunge. And prepare for your twist. Left hand to the inner foot, forward. Okay, you can start here. Or left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Spread the toes nice and wide and breathe. So we're slowly going to come out, find your drishti on the floor, unwind, and come up. As you open up, pivot the back heel on the floor, warrior 2. Nice, strong, open chest. Steady, heart of a warrior gaze.
We're like fighting girls and boys. Right?
Cartwheel the hands down, step back. You can move through a flow of cobra or up dog. I'm just going to press it back, even up the spine, and hop forward, forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale. You gently release. I'm going to go straight into another balance. Balance really is useful in building heat, but also just challenging the body and the mind together. So go ahead and draw the right leg up. Hold the right knee or the shin. Stand nice and tall. From here, grab your big toes with your peace finger if you can. Stand nice and tall. Slowly begin to straighten the right leg, a little or a lot, even if it looks like this. Gentle gaze, soft face, steady breath, calm mind. Slowly begin to open your leg out to the side, maybe gaze to the left. Left arm can come out for balance. Gently bring your gaze back to center, so does your leg. Follow your gaze and your breath. And then we're going to see if we can keep it lifted. Again, if you prefer to keep your knee bent, but we're drawing in here. Don't lean back. I want you to lean forward if you're doing anything for 3. Trace, I'm yelling again because you're yelling. 2. 1. You can talk. I just want you to yell. 1. Release. Other side. So find your foundation in your right foot. You can have fun. You can talk. You're yelling. Makes me need to yell. So hug at the shin. Hold here. Again, we don't want to be falling back. We don't want to be collapsing here. We want nice, strong integrity through the legs, the glutes, the core. The core is a huge general region. All your stabilizing muscles in the front, back, and the inner thighs. Maybe reach down with your 2 peace fingers to grab your big toe. Nice steady gaze, deep breath. Press the foot forward, a little or a lot. Working on balance here. Keep breathing. Calm face, calm mind.
Watch out for the balloons. Mommy, that's it.
Wow, good balance. Maybe bring your right arm out to the side. Open your leg out to the left. Perhaps your gaze can drift to the right. Gently bring your gaze forward, foot follows, and then we're going to try to lift. Again, the knee can bend, but I want you to lean into it, not back. So 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice tall standing pose. Okay, so I'm using my time very quickly, so we're going to come into Malasana. Hopefully you're feeling warmed up, maybe inspired to keep moving your practice a little further. I'm going to have to wrap this up. I can tell. I can feel the energy in the room with my kids is about to turn into a whirlwind of tornado, hurricane proportions. And then go ahead and sit back. We're going to do a deep twist, so bring your legs over to your right. Here, I'll mirror you. Okay, sit nice and tall. Begin twisting over your left shoulder. Again, I'm mirroring you. And then slowly come out, other side. Sit nice and tall. This forward hand can cross or it can stay nice and open. I want you to feel the most open through the chest. And you should never feel a strain in your neck. If you feel strain in your neck, you're just looking too far. Find that sweet spot between effort and ease. You're screaming too.
Can I go around you, please?
Of course you can. Thank you for asking so nicely. And gently release. We're going to give yourself a nice, deep, well-deserved hug. Deep forward fold, straighten the legs. And if you can't sit nice and tall with your legs straight, I want you to bend the knees so that you can find a nice tall spine. Begin to hinge forward. The thighs are strong here. Nice strong thighs helps to inform the brain to allow the hamstrings to stretch. Find your breath. Each breath counts. And then slowly, slowly come up. We're going to do bridge pose, so come onto your back. Allow the knees to be bent up towards the ceiling. Remove any ponytail so you can find that sweet spot on the back of your head. Feet and knees are about hip width apart. For some people, if it feels more stable at the beginning to have them a little wider, that's fine. Okay, we just want to avoid the feet too far out. You can easily slip. Okay, press through the elbows. Make yourself robot arms. As you lift the chest, I want you to squeeze the shoulders towards each other. Walk them in. Keep pressing through the elbows and then inhale, lift the hips. Oh, hi.
I'm gonna go out rock.
And then slowly lower back down.
My hands.
Okay, I'm going to do it 2 more times. You ready? And if you're feeling jealous, grab like a 14 kilogram book. Grab your biggest dictionary, put it on your belly. Okay, squeeze the shoulders. Nice strong feet. Silly. Here, come up. Don't do that to your neck. Does that hurt?
No.
Okay. And I'm slowly lowering. Who's underneath my bridge?
Me.
Is there a troll?
No.
Oh, well, who's under there? Excuse me. I'm slowly coming down. Watch out. Good work. Thank you. Okay, I want to do this one more time if I find the space. Okay, nice solid feet. If you're ready for something more open, maybe a full back bend, half back bend, up to you. And then slowly, slowly lower. Hug the knees into the chest. You're crazy. Okay, enough. Happy baby pose. You're gonna hurt your head. I'm going to draw my knees apart, draw your knees apart, feet together if you can, and then curl up. Try to draw your toes to your nose. Gently release. Recline. Okay, bud. They get it.
What?
They got it. Your helicopter flies. Okay, excuse me. Recline, bound ankle, feet together, knees apart.
No one playing. You're not helicopter. No.
And then slowly guide your knees together. Hug them in one more time. Draw your feet away from each other. Let the knees draw in. So feet apart, knees in. For internal rotation. Again, hug the knees in one more time. Now Shavasana. Now, if I were you, I would turn off the video, turn on nice music, go into Shavasana. If you feel inspired to keep your practice moving, go ahead and do so. And as best as you can, from the crown of your head, like a waterfall running through the body, just letting go of any tension or stress that's built up. Feeling the body become softer and softer and softer into the floor. Including your face and your eyes, the jaw, the tongue. Allow the shoulders and the back of the neck to become soft. Let go of your breathing. Allow it to re-regulate. Oh, no, 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 thank you. That hurt a lot. No, it's not funny. That hurt.
I'm going to give you my bag.
Thank you. Now let the groins, let the bottom become soft. Feel the back of the legs, the back of the feet, the bottom of the feet. Thank you.
Trey, thank you. Trey!
If you're still with me, you might draw your knees into your chest, roll to one side, and slowly press yourself up. Come into your favorite meditative seat of choice. Just notice how you feel now versus when you started. Hopefully the body feels a little more open, even though your heart or mind might feel a little. Yoga mom, what can I say? From my heart to yours, aloha and namaste. Hey, kiddos, you're still yelling. Just want to make a quick shout out to the Stand Up and Love crew. I have been honored by Hats for Heron for the month of April as one of their heroines. And this is my favorite message, Stand Up and Love. So for the month of April, every hat that is purchased, the net profits go to a charity of choice, and I have chosen Acupuncturists Without Borders. They're a nonprofit organization that travels to areas of need, of disaster, of natural disaster, of war, and provide free acupuncture treatments, not only to the people who are most affected, who live in those areas, but also the first responders and actually anyone in the community. Trace Drake. So please, please, if you're feeling called, if you love the hat and you're like, where does she get that hat? I want one too. Go to hatsforheroines.com. No, they're not paying me to do this. This is all for charity. And order your Stand Up and Love hat. And let me know if you do, or send me a picture. I'd really love to see it. Anyway, from my heart to yours, I hope you feel really good, at least your body a little open. Aloha, namaste. Thank you very much for joining me today. Have a beautiful day.